Hello everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to Russian Fishing 4 in our spin fishing series. So just got going here, caught that small grayling and immediately also hooked something big over on rod 1. Between episodes, you really didn't miss much. I did get a recommendation and I'm trying it here on this rod to try 1/0 hooks on the lures. So I did put 1/0 hooks on here. I can show you that in a little bit. I don't know if it's going to help since this lure is a little undersized. This is the 7 instead of the 10 Dodger crank. So we'll see. But sounds like you got a decent one here. And we're still bringing this thing in, but it's bouncing around a lot like it's either an Arctic or a 4HR. Also between episodes, I did switch the reel over on rod 2 over to my second Lacerti. I forgot to drop the one that was on there off to get repaired. So we'll do that after the episode here and get that repaired up. But decent 2.5 kilo Laker there. And looks like another grayling here. Yep. This one looks a little bit better than the last one too. At least it's not 100 grams. It's still small. The 2 hooks cost, I think it was 21 silver each here. Probably could have saved a little bit going elsewhere, but then I would have had to pay 26 silver to get back here, and didn't really have anything else I wanted to buy elsewhere. So I didn't see the point in leaving and coming back just to save 4 silver. When I would pay another 26, so I would really lose 22 silver by leaving. But today's goal is still just kind of grind up some silver. We'll see what we can do between now and Volkov. So Volkov is level 20. We're at 19, and I'm doing the math in my head and failing miserably. We're not even at 3/4 of the way to 20, so, or 1/4 of the way to 20, so we still have a long ways to go. Is that a pike on? Yeah, it was a pike on the Aquila. I have thought about doing some pike fishing, maybe when the boat expires tomorrow. We'll see. This is a good grayling. I don't think I've turned with friction brake up though. No, this is about a kilo grayling probably. And a little bit smaller. I think I just saw rod 1. Nope, didn't take a dive. Hello, fish. Got a fish over on 1. Can't quite see what it is. Whatever this is, we just got over the deep hole and it dove. I jumped, I didn't see it there. I was trying to catch up. So probably a Laker, maybe a rainbow. I do want to go ahead and just reel this thing in real quick. We just drag that other one around a little bit. That was a pike. Kind of glad I did that. I don't think pike that size would have made it through my 10 kilo fluorocarbon leader, but rather be safe than sorry there. And that gives that line more time to drag. See if you can't find something. Gotcha. Got your head above water. You're done. You're caught fish. 1.92 kilo Laker. Honestly, not bad for a 5.4 kilo reel. Doing a little bit of the figure 8 style today. See what we can get. Another smaller grayling here. Tiny grayling. Small pike. I forgot to show the hooks that I switched out. They're actually from the same series that's on there. So, just a little bit bigger hooks. May get some bigger fish because of it. But since this is a little bit of an undersized lure, I don't know. So, kind of wanting to follow through like this, around the 4-meter hole, back through the 15-meter hole, around. That's kind of the pattern I'm looking for. It will never be perfect. I don't watch the map while driving the boat as much as a lot of people do. Looks like a small fish over here. Got a lot of small fish today. It was small even for a small fish. Looks like a decent Arctic here. Just barely a marker though. Oh, I got lucky. I was thinking I hadn't locked that reel and went to pick it up right as the fish struck, and a lot of times you'll miss it then. But honestly, I would have been okay not getting that grayling because that's not worth it. Yeah, it's bigger liquor than I thought it was. About to call it a small liquor, but it was at least a marker. There's a small liquor. Small fishy fish. Quantity's been there today. Quality has not been there as far as fish go. It is Wednesday afternoon my time, about 2:30 in the afternoon my time. So getting this done a little bit early today, but not too bad. Almost around my usual time for this series. Tomorrow and Friday, I may. What? Okay, common roach on fin fishing. Tomorrow I'll probably have to record a little bit early. I'm going down to see my mom in the afternoon. She's about 30 minutes south of here. Not too bad. Still basically within the same town. She lives in a suburb of the city I live in. And then Saturday I may have to as well. My sister's actually coming in from out of town on Saturday. We'll play that by ear a little bit. Go down, and she's going to go stay at my mom's house on Saturday, so I'll probably swing down there at least for a little bit. Another small grayling. Lake trout. Fish have been so small, I barely even noticed they're on them. A lot. That's a decent Ventus, though. Another Arctic. Kind of surprised that the only trophy we've still caught on this account is that one lake trout. Probably shows up as my riskiest catch still. Yeah. 11 kilo laker on a Aquila, and it was on the Lucerti before we upgraded it. Just really haven't hooked a lot of big stuff. And with all the fishing we did over at Belaya and just winding, I was looking at VK before we started. If you translate VK to English, winding shows up as binweed, so I almost called it binweed. Most of the lakes are pretty obvious. The weird ones are winding is binweed, Oldberg is prison, or you'll sometimes see it as Olsteg too. And then I can't remember what pit is off the top of my head. That's another one that doesn't translate to the real name. The rest of them are pretty obvious. Mosquito's mosquito. Ladoga's Ladoga. Archie's Archie. Tunguska. Octuba. Quarry shows up. Quarry might actually be spelled quarry, like a rock quarry really is Quari. You don't see quarry on BK too often, though. Just because it is so much of a rolling lake that it's a little bit of where you get lucky. You'll mainly see the kind of the higher level lakes on there. Amber, bear. Bear shows up as bearish. But you do see a lot of weird fish at Mosquito and winding that show up there. The frogs, the ides, the things that you don't really catch trophies on when you're a lower level. But you'll see a lot of Actuba, a lot of Ladoga, a lot of Volkov, a lot of Amber, if I didn't already say it. Decent amount of Bear, too. I actually logged into the first account I ever played, my real account, last night and fished on Bear for the first time in a long time. That was a lot of fun. Got some good grass carp. I have no idea what I was saving up for. In the past, I had 10,000 silver on that account. And should have bought a newer reel a long time ago. Either that or reels have changed price quite a bit. I played a lot of this game years ago. Took a break, came back a little bit before I started recording. And then decided it was time to see what I could do here. YouTube's a hobby for me. I don't make anything off any ads on that. Any ads go to YouTube at this point, that type of thing. So, or just a hobby. Something to keep the brain busy during the day, during the night. Honestly, I would probably be playing this if I wasn't recording anyway, so might as well do a little bit of recording while I'm at it. So we got 30 fish in the boat, 20 minutes in. Not too bad for the day. Although, again, quantity-wise, they've been good. Quality-wise, they've left a lot to be desired. Speaking of quality, though, yeah, it feels like well, right as I was saying, it feels like we might have this fish beat. Starts pulling again. Yay, all the emails for all the sales for Black Friday. Including stuff I ran into at conferences that the only reason I signed or scanned anything was just to get free stuff at the conference. And of course, while that happened, I wasn't paying attention, beached the boat into the rocks. This is a good laker. I almost got out of the water a second ago and then it dove. Come on, come on. Head above water, got him. 2.3 kilo laker. Ooh, didn't get turned enough. Here we go. Just looking to see what char I've been doing. It seems like Corey's fallen off the weekly record, so it seems like I wasn't the only one having problems jigging for him earlier. Tempted to go to Oldberg tomorrow and do some small pike fishing and just toss a couple of the bottom rods in at the same time and see what we can get. I love it when the same company sends me 2 emails back to back with the same subject line to buy crap from them. Was taking a drink and just dropped my drink on the ground. All right. Was trying to set it down on the couch instead of the table because it was in that hand and just flipped over onto the ground. Luckily, nothing spilled out. Somehow, I got really lucky there. Not surprised I beached the boat there because I was not paying attention after scrambling to pick the drink up real quick. Yeah, 52-ounce drink and nothing spilled out of it. It was pretty much full too. Luckily landed somewhat upright, but did a full flip on its way down. This might be dragging. Nope, it's got a fish on. Thought it was actually dragging the ground. Got a decent perch. Since we really haven't been catching much decent, let's go see if there's anything in here today. We hooked a couple good things in there yesterday. The dropping of the drink definitely did wake up the dog, though. Another perch. Kind of crappy one. Not a bad trout, not an amazing one either. But a marker. If I remember correctly, the Aquila has pretty small hooks on it too, and really should because it's a small. Yeah, they've got size 8 hooks. It's a small spinner, so it should have some smaller hooks on it. I wouldn't want to change much from that. 51-gram perch on a 1/0 hook. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me get turned out of the weeds here so I don't get completely stuck. To change the hooks on a lure, you just click the lure when it's not on, and then most of them are going to come with Berserk Rage trebles, which aren't bad hooks. They're already 4-star hooks. So on this one, I replaced them. They were size 1s. I put 1/0s on. Honestly, I haven't seen what I would call a difference today using 1/0s. We haven't gotten bigger fish. I don't think we've gotten more fish than we did yesterday using the same lure. Worth a try. That's a big pike. I want to get that in as quickly as I can. Not a big pike, but bigger pike for not having a steel leader on. I think I've actually already bought steel leaders as well too. I'll have to look. Or a steel leader. But I think tomorrow I am going to go pike fishing, whether it's here or at one of the earlier lakes. I don't know. .25 Laker. Turn a little bit. Don't beach. Don't beach. Don't beach. Ooh, that was tight. Trying to get the lines a little bit away from the shore without beaching on the island here. The island here can be some interesting fishing for float and bottom fishing. I've come out here a couple times just playing around. Grab the boat and just drive over to the island, hop off on it there. Haven't really caught anything major. It's been on a test account. Sounds like that was a very hot spot 6 months ago. $40 fish in about 32 minutes. I don't know. Can't say today's been good. I can't say today's been bad. I think it's just kind of an average day so far. Do want to go ahead and let's try take this off. We'll take the hooks off of it. Put the size 2 that it comes with back. And then I want to, where is it? Do I not have a Dodger Crank 10? Am I just missing it? There it is. With the sun going down, we'll try the little bit bigger lure and put the bigger hooks on it. It's got more of that kind of orange color that tends to do a little bit better in the sunset time frame. Not holding my breath, but we'll see. Some folks have told me they've got good Savon trouts on this lure before. I've really haven't seen a whole lot. Now the blue Dodger Crank 10, I think it's S007. That's a great lure, but it's pretty much on first place it comes available is Volkov. Saw it for sale once at Mosquito a long time ago. And I think only for a day. It was one time where they were doing back-to-back maintenance events, so I don't think it was intended to be available. Yeah. Man, I thought a 75 gram Bendis was a marker. Probably a 76 grams for a marker, knowing my luck. Another bigger perch, but it's a perch. Not worth much. We did get 45 though. We unlocked using the 3-way jig, so I'll take that. So we did get skill points there. And that's really what I was holding out on. So before I forget, 1, 2, 3 points and using a 3-way jig. We'll have to acquire some equipment for that. This spinning rod, it is. So we need a sinker for jigging rigs, an offset hook. So really only those things. I don't think we have any offset. Yeah. But that'll be something to try tomorrow. Small-eyed. Small lake trout. You have that at 10 meters, right? Yep. Just seemed super close with the heavier, deeper lure. There's a good grayling. There's finally some silver today. Yeah, when I knocked the drink off, I did crack the straw though. Just tried to take a drink and couldn't get any suction on the straw because there's a hole in it. Flipped it over and it works just fine. But when I get lower in the cup, I'll have to do something about that. Once I realized it wasn't working well, I ended up muting for a second there. Otherwise, that probably would have been some weird sounds. And this episode will be going up on Thursday, November 24th, which here in the United States is Thanksgiving. So if you are in the United States, I hope you enjoy your time with family, friends, etc. And what are you? You're a quarry char. You're a small quarry. Hope you enjoy time with family, friends, etc. And get some good turkey. And we'll see you later on that. So I always record this the day before. So far, I haven't had to build a backlog at all. So I am recording this on Wednesday, the 23rd. Small perch. Yeah, we got 50 fish in 40 minutes, but I don't feel like this is going to be a super high profit day. And honestly, going pike fishing may not be super profitable too, but it's something different. It may get us some more XP since we don't do it too often. And with the three-way jig, we go that route, which we may. That may get us some bonus XP since it would be the first time we caught fish using that method. That was a good pumpkin seed sunfish. Weekly record, region record. That's overall region record. Top 5 fish ever caught in the region server. Then I think it was a telestick as well too, so a couple of weeklies there. Showed up 4 times. So qualified on 4 different categories. Looks like another lake trout to me. That's V, not F. It's trying to turn the flashlight on, so we can see a little bit. I think it's another lake trout. It might be the Savan. This could be good. I think it was a Savan. I think I see the spots. I do. 2.5 kilo Savan, 5,000 experience points. I'm not expecting to catch big pike like Fire 8022. Probably 2-3 kilo max is all we're gonna get, but I think that might be what's in the cards for tomorrow. There's a 2 kilo pike. And just shy 2, but good enough, close enough. Come on, turn, boat, turn. Coming up on 45 minutes. It is getting dark. Trying to decide. Let's put the dark Aquila on here and just see what happens for the night. See if we can't catch a few more fish. Got a perch here. Got a... Is this another perch? I think so. Yep. 1, 2, 3. What's our total number? 72 is our record fish caught in a day. We did cross 1,800 fish caught so far in this series on this character earlier today. don't know what error just occurred because it still drank when I pressed the drink button. And looks like a small perch again. Might be a Vendus, but I think it's a perch. No, it's a tiny Arctic. Almost not even worth keeping. It was so small. Another small Vendus. Not even a marker. I think I'm gonna go ahead and head in for the day. Haven't really caught anything good all day. Except for that one Saban. But I'm not really enjoying things. I doubt you all are, so I'm gonna go ahead and just reel everything in. Call it. Plus, it's the middle of the night. It's the worst time to fish anyway, so. I honestly didn't even look at the cafe before I got started. Logged in at the perfect time to get on the water and wanted to. Did not get a huge eyed. Did not get 5 big Venduses. Didn't get a brown trout. Did get the 4 Lakers, so today's not gonna be a decent day. How much time's left on the lake? Good. Let's go see how much we would make without the 78 silver from the Lakers, but I'm gonna say probably 70 to 80. And it's 100. So that Saban saved us. There's 22 silver there by itself. That's probably the best fish of the day. Yeah, 22 silver for the Saban, 16 for the lake trout. We'll go ahead and go sell the, I think it was 4 1.6 kilo lake trout. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 78 silver there. Probably still have 50 to 60 over here, if not maybe a little bit more. So another 78. So math is hard, but that's 156 silver on the day. And it wasn't even a full day really fishing, but we're almost up to 1,000 silver. So gives us a little bit of options. Like I said, probably going to go pike fishing or something different tomorrow. But appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. Again, if you're in the States and are traveling, please be safe. Enjoy some time with family and friends and all that. And we will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.